And then we just record this video. Does anybody have any questions before we start? Looks like we're still getting people come in. So we have 15. Or 16 now. So, okay. Let's see, we got a message. It is PowerPoint on Blackboard. It's not on Blackboard. This is just my PowerPoint file. But I try to put the video in YouTube, for each class so that you can watch it afterwards if you missed any class or if you want to review the class. Any other questions? So this is the applied differential equations, math 238, section 1. My name is Kun Lu. I'm an associate professor in the math program at NAM. I got my PhD in mathematics in 2008. And I have taught in math for 17 years in college. I joined NAM in 2009 or 2008. And I also taught some online courses in addition to traditional in-person classes. My office is in the engineering building at room 257. I know this is a special time that we might not have much time to meet face-to-face. But I hope everything will be back to normal soon. I expect everything will be back in summer if it's possible. We have been through this pandemic for 2 years. I love to play games. I love music. In spare times, when I don't have work to do. I was originally from China. Then I just came to study, and then when I finished my degree, I just found a job in NAM. So I worked in NAM for more than 13 years. I taught different courses at different levels, from the very basic algebra to upper level graduate courses. And I've taught the applied differential equations, in NAM for multiple times, and also in some other school. Any questions at this point for me? Okay.
No.
All right. So if not, then let me just show you the syllabus for the course. All right. So we got 18 people now, so that's good. All right. This should be otherwise like this. Okay. So let me share the screen for the syllabus outline. Can everybody see it? I already sent an email about the course, and I also included the syllabus or outline of the course in the information folder, I think, in Blackboard, if you check it. So if you need the file, you can download from there, for example. As you know, in this semester, we start class virtually from the beginning. At least for this week, we made it virtually on Zoom. And we still need to wait what will happen next, whether it will be in person or on Zoom or virtually. We don't know yet. So at this point, we just follow the guidelines from the university. And this class is supposed to meet 3 times per week from 11 to 11:50 on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. As you know, this is the course of applied differential equations. For most people, this will be the terminal math course, probably. And this course is primarily for science and engineering majors. And it requires a lot of background, as you know. And you should have taken calculus courses, at least Cal 2 and Cal 1, which a lot of people found very challenging. So you would expect this course to be a little challenging. All the math courses are not easy. But for this course, especially, it requires a lot of background in calculus, especially in integration. All right, so you might want to review some content in Cal 2. Integration is mainly covered in Cal 2. We still don't know where the class will be, whether it's online or in person. So in case it's in person, then we should be able to receive or get the room number for the course real quick, probably later this week. Okay, the textbook is authored by Dennis G. Zeal. I think the title of the book is elementary or introduction to different equations or something for for the people. 10th edition. Okay, so the good thing is you can download the textbook free on internet. Okay, so you don't need to buy it. Of course, if you want a hard copy, you can buy it yourself, but you don't have to, because you can find a soft copy on internet freely. As I said, my office is in 257 engineering building. Office hours still not determined before the schedule is finalized. So at this point, all the schedules for the instructors are temporary. So there might be a change for the schedule, and some of the courses may change the instructor. So before that, we cannot determine when the office hours are. And my email address is just a normal AMU email address. My first name dot last name at amu.edu. You can contact me in different ways. You can send me emails. You can also call me. I have a phone number 256-468-1557. In different ways, if you have any questions about the course. Any questions so far? I have no question. Let me show what the book looks like. Okay. So let's see. I guess I'm gonna share the book with you. All right. So can you see the book? And the title of the book is actually First Course in Differential Equations with Modeling Applications. All right. So this is the front cover for the book, and you can download it from on internet freely. So remember to download the 10th edition by Dennis G. Zio, as you can see. But this is the book we're going to use for the whole semester. Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about the course itself later in the whole semester. But just show you the textbook at this point. I'm not going to talk more about it. Any questions?
No.
Okay. So let's come back to the what? The syllabus. Can you still see the syllabus? Good. Everything's good so far. Can you send us the link to download the book? Okay, I can try to do that. So let me just find out the book. Okay, let me do it now. The first course. So what you do is just tap the title of the book and differential equations. Okay, Google Meet. Okay. So in differential equations, 10th edition. 10th edition by what? Zio? Right? I think this is the one. Let me see. So I'm trying to search the book online. Okay, and you know, but you can easily find the book on internet. It's free. Okay, as I said. Let's see. Cengage. I don't know where I get it, but oh, here it is. Okay. So I got the website. Okay. So right. Okay, let me copy the link. Okay, so this is the link for the textbook. All right. So the link for the textbook above. Okay. So this so now I give you the link for the textbook. You just click on it, and then you should be able to download it freely. Any other questions? Anything you want to ask me? If not, why don't we just continue with the syllabus? Can you still see my sharing of the syllabus? Good. I'm assuming everything is okay if you don't respond. Okay. So, well, we're going to introduce differential equations and how to solve differential equations in this course. Obviously, maybe some numerical methods. That will include qualitative behavior of first-order differential equations, techniques for solving separable and linear equations analytically, and applications to various models, including populations, motions, and chemical mixtures. And maybe techniques for solving higher order linear differential equations with constant coefficients, including the general theory and the methods of undetermined coefficients, reduction of order and the variation of parameters, interpretation of the behavior of solutions and applications to physical models with higher order governing equations. The Laplace transform as a tool for solving initial value problems with discontinuous and homogeneous terms. We're going to talk about this later in details. The prerequisite for the course is math calculus 2, math 126 or 146. Okay. So you are going to learn the techniques for solving, simple differential equations, basically, for this course. And maybe second-order differential equations. And exact solutions using method variation, all right, analytical methods, and how to solve initial value problems and the applications of these equations, and the ability to assess the veracity of mathematical systems, and have some ideas of support mathematical methods, and apply mathematical logic to how other problem solving. Okay, let's see. We got another question. I do not see the syllabus on the screen. Is everybody else having the same problem? Can you still hear me? Let me just stop share and then do it again. Can you still hear me? Let me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yes, please. So when I ask a question, please respond. Otherwise, I don't know whether you are following me or not. Let me just share screen again. Okay. Somebody said they cannot see the screen. Okay. Can you see the screen now? Can anybody see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay, we just got lost a moment ago. Okay. I expect that students show up in the classroom in time, or in this case, at this point, you should always join the Zoom meeting of the virtual classroom. And I will, send you the Zoom invitation before the classes every time. Just as what we do today. Okay, and you should show on time. You don't want to miss any important information. And please turn off cell phones, during the class time, because that will disturb the class. Okay, if you miss the class or test or quizzes, you should have some official document excuse from somewhere. If you have an appointment with doctor, then I need to see the documentation from the doctor, for example. Or if you are in a athletic game or something, you play some games for the university outside, then you need to travel and miss the class, then I need to have the excuse from the athletic department director. And you should never cheat to, when you do the assignments, you take the test or quizzes. If you got any questions, you expect a lot of people will have some challenging, as I said, for the course. So just feel free to ask me, either during the class or during my office hours, as I will post later. All right. All right. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. If you need any extra help or any accommodation when you take the test, for example, you need those services, just tell me, and then we can arrange it for you. Okay. Attendance policy. I think that's important. A student is permitted one non-excused absence for each credit hour generated by the class. For example, 2 absences are allowed in a 2-hour class. So our class is 3 credit hours. So that means you can miss 3 times for the class in the whole semester. But I strongly recommend you not miss any class. And tutorial assistant, I don't know whether this course is in tutorial assistance, but many of you have taken calculus courses, so you should know about the tutorial assistance. Oh, 10. That's provided freely by the university. You can find the office of 10 in Buchanan Hall, and you can easily find the schedule by calling this number. But just check with them before you go there, or you want to have an appointment with them. For example, they have a lot of courses, scheduled for tutorial assistance, and different courses will have different slots. So you want to know when is scheduled for this course. So just call them before you decide to seek for help from them, and you should always do that. Should always seek help from the tutorial assistants if you have any problem with the course. Okay, so about the grade determination, this is tentative scale. We're going to have one quiz per week and 3 to 4 tests in the whole semester. So about 3 to 4 weeks, we have a test, and then we got a final exam. But it really depends on the format of the class, the delivery mode. Sometimes you may get some homework to do. So that will be incorporated with the quizzes, and they will make like 20%, about 20%. So that 20% on quizzes is actually including both homework and quizzes. All right. And class activity is 5%, how you are active in class. The tests will be 50% to the final grade in total, and the final exam makes 25% of the grade. All right. Grade scale A, B, C, D, F. These are pretty standard. If you get 90 or more, then obviously you get A for the total points. Okay, so all of the components, quizzes, homework, class activities, tests, final exam, we just add all the components and see what points you get. Then that will determine your final grade. If the points or percentage between 80 and 89%, then you get a B, 70 to 79 to C, 60 to 69 D, and below 60 F. So this is just a tentative scale, but sometimes I do do a little rescale or curve it for the test or quizzes or whatever. And sometimes I do it at the end of the semester. So it really depends. So this is a little flexible. All right. Any questions? Okay, so this course outline lists all the content will be covered in the whole semester. We're gonna do a lot of topics, but it really depends on situation. Sometimes we may not be able to finish everything, but we will definitely cover most of the topics in this course. So that's about the syllabus. Any questions about anything you want to ask me?
No.
All right. Let's see. We got 18 people now. I think that's pretty much the whole class at this point. As I said, there might be some more people join us later. So next time on Wednesday, we might see more people in the class. And sometimes people even register the class very late. So, but that's good as long as you follow us. And if you have any questions, you can type in the chat or ask me or call me or send me email. Just feel free to contact me. I'm not going to go through any content for the course. We're going to start the material on Wednesday. So today will be a relatively short class. I guess I'm going to see you on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. And if you don't have any questions, then we just dismiss the class. But before that, I think I'm going to take a roll now before you leave. So just remember, yeah, I need to take a roll before the end of the class. If you're not sure, then just check with me. So I'm going to stop the share if you don't have any questions about the syllabus and take the roll. All right. So let's see. What would be a good way to do that? Okay. So how do I? Wait. I need to take the roll now. Participants. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I think I got the. Oh, there are a lot of people in here. So let me just take the roll and you can leave. So I'm going to take a roll now. I don't know which way is a good way to do it. And let me just take the roll. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to take a roll in one shot. Shining. Looks like I have to do it twice. Okay, let me do it twice. Okay. Sorry about it. Let me just do it one more time. I think I didn't do it well in the first try. So let me just take it row again. Okay. I already took the row, so you can leave now. I'm gonna stop the recording. Just 1 second.